The great preacher Charles Spurgeon reflected on this psalm like this. Some people are decoyed by evil companions. Others are enticed by the love of dainties. We usually say lust. That's an 1800s way to say it. Hunger drives many into the trap. Fright impels numbers to fly into the net. Maybe you would add your own temptations that draw you into traps that steal life. Maybe temptations like money or influence or even despair. To get really practical, birds don't negotiate with traps. They don't negotiate. Can I get this close before you snap down on me? No, they just get lured in and then caught. In the same way, we can't negotiate with temptation. We can't play with sin. We can't wonder how far down the line we can get before we get stuck. Instead, what do? How do we be the kind of people who have the Lord on our side? Some really practical thoughts. One, ask the Lord to be your help, to open your eyes to the way sin tempts you and lures you and entices you away from the Lord. Well, John Owen, a great writer of Christianity in the Puritan days, he said that sin is like a snake. And if you're unaware of how a snake moves, then it'll strike you unaware, like when you least expect it. But if you know how a snake whines and slithers, you will see it in the grass long before it gets to you. So we just ask the Lord, make us aware. Show us how we're tempted and keep us far from that temptation. When you do fall, when you're asking and you're still tempted and you get trapped, we just confess our sin to God early. God, I've fallen. I need your help. I've been drawn in and I need you to set me free like a bird in the fowler's trap I cannot get out on my own. Would you break it for me? So we ask God to show us how we're tempted. We ask God to forgive us when we fall. And then third, I would just say we spend time with God's people. We do this together. We surround ourselves with other people who are also trying to avoid the traps and stay close to Jesus. We need his help.